I'm here to tell you there's a conspiracy against society involving the minions. The longer we allow the obvious to go unstated and undefined, the worse it will be. Minions, Hollywood's blatant satanic solicitation of children. Doesn't it feel good to be evil? This is the message repeated over and over again in the Minions franchise. Minions are Illuminati. With the Illuminati being behind the minions, let's take a closer look. This star on the left represents the star of God, pure, virtuous, and good. However, flip the star upside down, and it represents evil, which is opposed to good, pure, and virtuous. The upside down star represents the goat of Mendes, or the Baphomet. One of the largest occults that honor the goat of Mendes, or the Baphomet, are indeed the Freemasons. So as I'm driving to a doctor's appointment, and I go past the Republican Masonic Lodge in Greenfield, Massachusetts, it catches my attention that there is a minion in their front window. Here you can see the Republican Lodge. Here's the sign with the Order of the Eastern Star. And then, as you can clearly see, they're not hiding anything. They're right there, proud of their minion. The Order of the Eastern Star with the letters FATAL in the center. When a woman joins the Order of the Eastern Star, no matter how Christian she is, once she bows down to that star, she's giving herself over to Lucifer for whenever he feels the need, desire, or want to infiltrate her life. No matter how devout the Christian, this cannot be undone. Now, the Freemasons don't control everything, only the important things. So the Minions conspiracy. Why would a Freemason lodge have a minion in their front window when the minions have been serving evil since the dawn of time? And the minions are well known to be the devil's workers. The devil and his minions. Many may not even think twice about seeing these minions dressed in Secret Service attire standing below the Freemason logo. Or how about these minion cakes with the Freemason Illuminati white and black floor that were specially made for a Masonic celebration by adults? How about this one, who bought this minion cake for his dad, who was quote unquote taking chair in January? Remember, lying is their rule, Satan is their god, and shameful deeds are their sacrifice. Are you aware that minions are based on Jewish children adopted by the Nazis for horrific science experiments during the war? The minions were created by the Illuminati as a cute way to turn kids on to Satanicism. When the Freemasons say we are everywhere, they are not joking. You'll see here that Gru, the villain, is towering over his minions. Here, the latest movie poster from July 3rd, 2017 for Despicable Me 2, you'll see at the top it reads, "When the world needed a hero, they called a villain." And Gru, again, is towering over his minions' authority. It's a really negative message to be allowing our children to be absorbing in such a way that they fall in love with the concept of the Minions movies. Since when have people, parents, educators needed help from a villain. When I need help, I don't call a villain. I call the police, or I call some trusted source. Certainly not a villain. So it's strange that the Minions franchise is pushing kids into accepting that it's okay to be evil. It's okay to do wrong. Doesn't it feel good? And when we need a hero, we're going to call a villain. As you can see, the Minions just staring up, idolizing Gru as he just stares with no respect, love, compassion, or care for his servants or slaves. And then you'll see at the top, when the world needed a hero, they called a villain. This evil is good mentality is aiding in ushering in the New World Order. Don't forget that the Minions are now also pushing the transgender agenda, with Stuart having a transgender identity that is different from the beginning of the movie. When you think of the Minions franchise, you have to think of all the money that came in. For instance, Despicable Me, the first one, cost $69 million to make and took in $543 million at the box office. And Despicable Me 2 cost $76 million to make and brought in $970 million just from the movies. Never mind the rides, the costumes, the games, books, merch, DVDs. It's so much. They're clearly monetizing and making bank off the Minions franchise, which is why you keep seeing it returning and returning. This mother left a review saying that she and her children absolutely love the Minions. They're totally into it. Can't wait for more. They are asleep and they are damaging their children. Serving evil since the dawn of time is not something we should be imposing upon our children. Minions teach children that they are widgets whose only purpose in life is to serve an evil master. Humanity has been inducted into a satanic cult, Kabbalah Judaism. Jewish Hollywood deserves much of the credit. This movie demonstrates how in satanic cults, evil is made to appear good and members are corrupted and sickened and thus controlled and exploited. It's all right there in the movie. Don't just turn this movie on and let your kids watch it. You have no idea what predictive programming is happening while you're out of the room. Because you're a Minion, what is this all really about? Minions are Hollywood's blatant satanic solicitation of children. Again, doesn't it feel good to be evil? Is the message they are sending. The biggest occult group in the world is the Freemasons, who have a god who is half goat, half man, known as the Baphomet. Now, why would a Masonic lodge be mixing with the Minions? Why would they blatantly put a Minion in their front window? If I'm damned if I do, and if I'm damned if I don't, then damn it, I'm doing it. That is not the mentality we should be having. It makes no sense. It goes against God. It goes against morals, ethics, and values. Scarlet Overload. Doesn't it feel so good to be bad? What kind of bullshit is this? That we're actually indoctrinating our kids with such destructive and disrespectful morals and values, where it's supposed to feel good to be bad, and it's okay to be bad as long as it serves your own purpose. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. You'll see here the Minion with the Freemason G on its overall, with the one eye, all-seeing eye, representing Illuminati, secret societies, Freemasonry. It's weird. It's creepy. It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be happening. More people should be aware. More people should be awake. Something's wrong here. The movies keep coming. People keep going and seeing them. $960 million at the box office from the movie in July. That speaks volumes, people. Volumes to where we're putting our children's attention. And that is sad. I would not want to be a parent who is imposing this entire satanic teachings, for lack of better word, and to be respectful, shoving that down my kid's throat, thinking it's cute, thinking that there's nothing to this. I would have to be one of the stupidest, naive parents out there to think it's just a movie. Oh, but they're cute. It's just a movie. No, it's not cute. And no, it's not just a movie. It's a tool being used against society, especially children, to indoctrinate them into a satanic society, to usher them into being open to having a new world order. Because once they see all these movies that are constantly covering the same theme and society is accepting it, they're monetizing it, they're putting kids in front of it. Here you'll see when the minions for some reason are naked and their clothes are hanging on the clothesline, you see the head of the Baphomet outlined in red. It's Illumination Entertainment with the one seeing eye minion? You mean like the Illuminati with the one seeing eye? The connections are so blatant. How about this? I found this on Minions Glorified tribute page. Minion Superstore, obey, consume, and they're eating humans, okay? They're eating humans. Humans, your children are watching this shit. And then look at these stupid minions hugging the temple, hugging the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, the Illuminati all-seeing eye. And I'm going to leave you with this, which is the company that created the minions, as I just mentioned, is Illumination Entertainment. Illumination. And don't forget the single one-eyed minion in the corner. That's because the concept of illumination goes back to the serpent telling Eve her eyes would be opened if she ate the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That says it all. Case closed. I don't own any merchandise related to these franchises, but if you do, I suggest you burn them. Here you'll see again the local Freemason lodge with a minion in their front window. That's how this all got started for me. I hope you guys will take this and look further into it. Do your own research. Find out why does Scarlet Overload tell all the children that it's so good to be bad. Prove to me that the minions are not Illuminati. I would like to hear you debate the facts. Freemasonry unmasked. Lying is their rule, Satan is their god, and shameful deeds their sacrifice. You don't think that children aren't included in that? If minions have been serving evil since the dawn of time, and that's the message they bring to your children, and we see these retarded minions with their stupid clothing and their dumb Freemasonry aprons. I mean, it's in your face. Why would a children's franchise movie have roots so deep and thick into the Masonic Freemasonry secret society?